Recent alarms and notifications. So these are a list of, again, self-explanatory. It will give you the account number. The account number is highlighted in blue and it is a hyperlink to the account. So if you click on it, you'll be taken to Prairie View Elementary School. And it will also give you the alarm date and time. Now, alarm does not necessarily mean alarm in this case. It just means there was some sort of activation, and here is the description of that activation. Oh my goodness. I got a sensitive mouse today. Well, never mind. All right, accounts that are currently on test. These are accounts that are currently on a no action for testing purposes or service purposes or just overall annoyance signals. You know, if your alarm system's been going berserk. Most of this stuff is like dealer related, so you can see your most active accounts within the 30 days. Sometimes it does not, this will not necessarily tell you what signals have been coming in. These could be, test timers, they could be low battery signals, fire alarms, etc. This is more dealer based, so this is not something that you could be concerned. So if Joe wanted to see what's going on with the school district, he can log in and also see, the total signals and decide if service is needed. All right. Okay, to look up your account numbers, let's see, you can go to, I haven't used this version in a while, so I apologize. Let's see, account list summaries. Okay.
Alex, I was just about to ask you, Alex, if the elevators were on here as well.
I have one elevator listed under here. If there are more, again, just send me a list of the accounts and I'll have them added to the group.
I'll email you that later today.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so to get to your account list, what I do is I go to menu and account list and summary. That takes you to this page. You will see a list of accounts that are commercial and then one that is the elevator. If you want to see the commercial accounts, you just go ahead and click on this little eyeball here, and this will bring you a list to all of the accounts that right now are currently listed under your school district.
So when you have commercial accounts at this point, we don't know if it's a fire, burglar, or elevator. It's just an account.
Well, the fire system should be labeled with the parentheses here.
Okay.
Okay. If they're not, and they're supposed to be, that's probably just a clerical error. So we'll run it. What we'll do is we'll run an audit today of the accounts to make sure are they security, are they fire, are they improperly labeled.
So the only things that we have through Milwaukee Alarm are either fire systems or elevators.
Okay. So in that case, these are probably all fire systems, so these should be labeled as such.
Yep, those are all fire alarms. The elevator accounts, so if it starts with an MKE2, those are fire alarm accounts. If it starts with an ELEVA, those are elevator accounts.
Okay.
You can see that on the first number.
I do show one account that has burglary zones on it. And that's the school district office.
It has what? Burglar?
Burglary alarm zones on it.
They might have the zones in Rapid, but if they don't arm the system, it's not going to send anything.
Right. So I'm not going to label it as a fire alarm when I have burglary zones on it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
There's no burglar alarms as far as they're concerned.
Okay. Yeah, I see some notes on here on the zones that they were disabled back in 2019. That's again something I'm gonna clean that up. Or if I think we need to run an audit on those, Joes, just to see if we should delete zones that are no longer applicable to the account.
That's fine, we'll deal with that.
All right, so, all right, so let's pick on a school. Is there anything specific, Andy, that you need me to go over with your staff? I mean, if they've been using the regular My Security account.
So recently we've had problems when we've been going from, some people have not been able to get into the app because we haven't given them the app yet. And then the other part is we've called in alarms through the voice activation that Milwaukee Alarm has, and we haven't necessarily said elevator or fire alarm, it sounds to be, and so sometimes it's gone and put the elevator on a test instead of the fire alarm.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
So I think we would like to get to the point that we all understand how to set our alarms in test from the app, from the computer, instead of calling in, so that we can do it that way, as well as Joe would prefer us to do it that way. So.
Yep, 100% agree.
Yeah, whichever option you want works for me.
Would the group agree that if we can get it to the point that we're all doing it from the app/computer, that's great?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how I like to do it now. It's just so much quicker and easier.
Okay. So if you could go through the full view of how to put our buildings into test and release them, that would be appreciated.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I cannot, for some reason my phone will not work with Teams right now, so okay, so let's pick on a school.
Clarendon. Do Clarendon.
Okay, Clarendon. All right, so I come to here, I pick on the account. Okay, so this is the first thing you're going to see. The first thing it does is take you to the history screen. It's going to immediately tell you what's been going on with the account for the past few days. Let's see. All right, so to put an account on no action, the next thing, the option over after history is no action. I can go ahead and click on that. Now what it'll do, the category will already default to a 1 hour no action. You can customize this. You can click on the search, the magnifying glass, and then you will see this called no action. That's a lie. Okay, you will see this option for no action custom time. You can choose that. This will allow you to add your own date and time. They all will really, even if you choose the 1 hour no action, you can still customize this down below. But go ahead and choose the no action custom time. The test type is all points will be placed on test. However, there are also some drop down options. So if you wanted to include a listed item, so for example, zone 1 fire alarm is faulty, it keeps going off, it's highly annoying. You don't want to dispatch anybody, service is coming out, but you want the rest of the system to be monitored. You can go ahead and include a listed item. And I really hate the color scheme here. All right, so only the zones and signals you select will be placed on no action. All right. For this example, let's go ahead and put the whole system on no action. So I will go ahead and choose all points will be placed on test. I'm sorry?
Somebody had the radio on, you can keep going.
Oh, okay. Begin date, you can go ahead and choose your begin date. You can also change the begin date. So say, for example, you have a fire inspection or an inspector coming out to do testing before the school opens. You can go ahead and choose the date you want to do. So say, for example, next Monday, the 17th, you're going to have a test or inspection come. You can choose your date and times that you want to do that on. If you have somebody coming out today, you can keep it on the defaulted date. and then you can do the time of day. You are allowed up to 12 hours for no action. Anything more, you would have to contact Milwaukee, and then they can extend it for the period of time up to, I believe it's 30 days.
Okay, so for my people, I would emphasize that we're only going to put these in alarm on the days of the action. We're not going to predate anything because things can change.
Right, okay. I'm sorry. I just wanted to give that option.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alex, question.
Yes.
The max that they can do is 12 hours. Is that changeable? Can we allow them to do more? Like if they have a long weekend?
Yeah, you can do more or less if you'd like.
Can we do more, or what would you like at the school district? You want more time? I'm fine with.
I would say, can you give us a max of 3 days? Just because if it was a weekend where we had a fire alarm that we could not reset, we knew that the building was safe, 3 days will give us plenty of time.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd agree. That way, if it's a Friday at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Yes, I can go ahead and do 3 days.
And then also a nice feature is, since everyone has their own login, Alex, I believe there's gonna be a timestamp, so you'll see the person's name based on the login, so that
Yes.
you know who put the system on
Yep.
and off test.
So you can see that down here. I'm just going to quickly do okay, now the time's changed. I'm going to quickly do this, and then I'll just quickly remove it. Right.
For our staff, I would ask that you put comments into the box and put your initials with it, just as a second QA on it.
Oh. All right, yeah, so down here you could put, fire spelling, fire inspection.
Yep.
And then you can go ahead and do apply no action. I'll do this and then I'll quickly remove it just for.
Yep.
All right, so you're gonna get a yes, you've done this correctly. Down here, it will do the system name, what's on no action, until what time, and then it'll give your initials. I'm gonna quickly put this. All right, so you've done your testing, you're all done. The inspector says you're awesome. You can go ahead and put it back online. You're gonna log back in and go to the no action. Down here, there's a garbage can. You can go ahead and click that and do submit. All right, and now everything is back online.
And then there's still a history there of that being done below.
Yes, right here. Yep. So it'll say when it's grayed out.
Yep.
It will, yeah, and then it'll say who did it, and then, well, I did it because it's, yeah. All right, and then the end date, it'll tag the time. Also, if you go to history, it'll also say it, cleared, placed on test, and cleared test.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question for some clarification. In regards to giving us that 72 hours for putting it, to me, I think from what I understand is that's putting the whole system on hold, to where earlier you're told we could pick a zone and pick a start time and an end time. So I think that's like, because I've been able to take a trouble or a supervisory from the notification app and put it on hold or test for 5 or 6 days already for a trouble that but so I'm guessing that's something separate. So if I get a constant supervisory trouble that I got a ground fault somewhere.
Well, what school? Okay, can you give me an example of which school that you're?
Yeah, Big Bend. I've been able to do this in the past where I've had a supervisory that would pop every 8 seconds and then go away and then come back. And I was able to, when I get the notification text message from Milwaukee Alarm, I would go in and put that on test for by 4 or 5 days, maybe even more.
Interesting.
But it was
Yeah.
that supervisory part, it wasn't the full billing, Dean?
It was just a supervisory.
Well, you should only be able to place it on no action for 12 hours. There isn't anything on here stating to go up to
It
unless.
wasn't on here. It was through the notification I would get on my phone. And I went in through it, and it allowed me to do it through my text notification, which I found odd. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it would be different all the time. It's weird. Yeah.
Do you remember the last time you did that? Oh, actually, I could probably look it up.
Well, it had to be in the winter.
It's true.
Supervisory. I mean, we don't have to spend a lot of time.
I mean, I have all the no actions up until September 2025. I don't see anything for longer than 12 hours.
And I was able to do it through the text message on my phone that was sent from Milwaukee Alarm when I replied. It was weird.
I have a question. When you
Okay.
open this, on the computer, is there like a light or some kind of signifier to tell you whether you are in test or not?
Well, let's see if I put this back on test again. So up here on the website, it'll say no action under status.
So that means the alarm is,
Active. It means that it's not going to call out to Milwaukee Alarm at that point.
oh, it means it's not good.
Yeah, the signals still reach the monitoring center. The account just is ignored by the monitoring center.
So no action means it's in test.
Correct.
Correct.
Yes. Yeah, that's just another term that
We
use
should
at
probably change our terminology to no action.
What is the terminology? Not in test, what does it say?
I'm sorry, you were breaking up.
So if you go back, take it off test, what does it say at status?
It's gone.
You can use the terminology live or
So
normal,
active.
active.
No active, okay.
It's back online, it's off test, it's off no action.
So the status bar that's in
back
dark,
online.
there's no way to edit that to say alarm status, correct?
Where?
Where it says status above active,
Oh, here, yeah.
that's probably a set parameter, correct?
Correct. There's no way to change that.
Okay. But to Joe's point, we could change active to something else.
No, just the terminology. It's either I would just say it's either active.
Yep.
Or in no action.
No action. Okay. Ron, can you write that down? Active and no action, and we'll add that into our training. You can keep going, Alex.
Oh, okay. All right. So I just want to make sure the account's active. I don't want to go further. All right. So
But if you set it for an hour, it automatically reset and go active, correct?
if you set it for an hour, it will automatically go back online after 1 hour. But if you needed it offline, yeah, you could do the custom no action and then go to like 5 p.m. or whatever it is you needed.
Okay.
If you need to see who's on a contact list, you can go ahead under contacts and click on contacts. And this will give you everybody that is on this, on the call list for this account. Purple means that they are getting the text message.
Okay. Is that something that we can activate due to the prompts at the right, or is that something Joe's team did?
Anytime a phone type is
Okay.
listed as a cell phone, they
Okay.
will automatically get the text message.
Okay. So if other people just have a passcode and not a phone number, then they won't be purple.
Right. Like,
Okay.
for example, Brandy Hart has a passcode,
Yep.
but she's not listed on the call list. She doesn't have a phone number.
Correct.
And I do also want to add that if you get the text and you respond to the text saying, I believe it's Alex, cancel or stop, your phone carrier will block you from getting a message from that number.
Yeah, it has to say stop.
So if anybody already responded and typed back stop, you won't get another text from the monitoring center. Your cell
Okay.
carrier blocks it.
Does that change it in here that we would know that somebody hit stop?
I believe they won't be purple.
Also, Alex, if you want to, do you know that number off the top of your head? You could, if you do, just send it to everybody and everybody can text back to that number saying start, and then
Yeah.
they'll receive messages again.
It's I think it's the same. Okay, so the text number is 1-800-562. I'm sorry about the emails flashing up. I can't change that where.
Ron, can you write this down?
Okay. So the callback number, or the number that the number that text messages you is 1-800-561-4622. If you are one of the people that did stop and you want to now receive those messages again, that is the same number you are going to type start to.
So if I don't see myself on this list, do I need to do that? But I just.
Are you on Clarendon?
I'm videoing, that's why I'm asking you to write stuff.
Would it work you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, bye.
I did just receive a call not that long ago.
From regarding Clarendon?
No, this is just better.
I'd also recommend just saving that phone number in your cells. That way, when you get a text message, you know it's legitimate.
So I have a question then. If everybody is under my Security Pro, then everybody will get everybody's alarms, correct?
No. It only goes by the account that they are listed under.
On the phone number for
Right.
that school,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have to add if John or you or myself are in, we're not in once, we're in under 10 different buildings.
Yep.
Okay, so I have another question in regards to using this app online versus calling and using automated service. When I choose to put the building in test for Ahern coming in and doing a full school test, I am able to say no to, do I want to know the results instead of getting a text message for every time we get a trouble. Are we able to do that in this app online?
Yes.
Okay.
So notify result option. Is it on the app where it says, do you want notifications? Or does it?
Well, yeah, they ask, or somehow the automated system will ask, and I'll say, no, I don't need results, because I know we're doing a test.
Yeah, okay.
So, because I mean, if
Is-
like, pick on Emily, like the high school, you you don't need 150
Oh dear God, no, you don't want that.
every time you test a head or a strobe or a, okay.
Your phone will never recover.
We're correct.
And also, I want to add, at any point, if you want a alarm report for the previous day or week or month or year, all of this data is available through our office, and we just pull it and we can email it to you, Andy, if you want it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you do these notify result options, they're real time. So I would not suggest, once this is, now, not to scare anybody, this will eventually be upgraded. You know, because with technology and everything gets upgraded. Eventually you will actually be able to pull your own history report. So if you needed, like if you put the account on, the new system allows you to, when you end the no action, it will ask you from here if you want results of the test to be emailed to you. But that is a long time coming, so I've seen previews of it. But I'm just, you know, something to look forward to for the future, I guess.
What are other things that people would like to know that have questions?
One action item for us is Paul with Milwaukee Alarm is on the call. Paul, I emailed you. You're going to send me a list of all of these schools. I'll get it to Alex, and then Alex can get it to me, and I'll get it to Andy, and then we'll just make sure all of the accounts are on there, including all elevator accounts.
Okay.
Mike, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I mean, I'm yours, guys, for the next.
No, I don't have any questions.
Hour.
I think it'll just be playing
So-
around a little bit.
Yeah.
I call every day to put myself school and test. Would you prefer that I use this, either the app or the computer, this way?
Yes.
And do I have a username and password yet?
That's all coming. So until we get the passwords all situated through Joe and his team, I would say keep operating the way you are. But moving forward, the goal is for everybody to be logging into the system. I believe we'll figure out how to do it from our phones, but you'll be able to go to your computer as well. And then put in your alarms and release your alarms from that.
And then, Andy, Alex, how do we get a list of the current users all into the pro version? Either Alex, can you pull a report, or do you need me to, or do you need Andy to give us that information?
I need Andy to provide you with a list of users.
So
just their names and a verbal passcode. Nothing with symbols, just, you know.
So I'll update my spreadsheet that I've done in the past, Joe, that has all the different schools on it and who's associated with each school. Does that suffice?
Yes, that's fine, but just know that when we go with the pro version,
Yep.
everyone will have access to everything.
Now the people that don't have a cellular phone, that just have a passcode, well, I mean, in theory,
That's different.
they wouldn't need to have
That's
Pro.
different.
Okay.
Correct. That's different. So you're going to have a list of all of the pro logins.
Yep.
Individually hand those out. That's one list. Then each school will have an emergency call list, phone numbers. That's another list.
Yep.
And then each school has their 4-digit passcode.
Yep.
That's another list. And all of that data will be in Alex's question.
Yeah.
since we're handing this all out to Pro, does that mean everybody gets to see call lists and codes and update that?
They will not be able to make changes to anything.
Got
It's view only. The only thing they'll be able to do is view, view things and put accounts on no action for up to 3 days.
Got it. So then if they want to update call lists and update codes, Milwaukee Alarm office still has to do all that for them, correct?
Correct.
Got it.
Okay, I like that idea too.
So then action items, 2 items. First was, we'll get a list of all the accounts updated in the Pro, and then Andy will get me the list. And then it'll be good to go in a couple days.
Excellent. Just an FYI, not that everybody else cares, but I'm off Monday and Tuesday, so I figured I had Joe on the phone. I'd tell him.
Perfect.
We want to go to.
We want to go, yeah. I'm not doing college shopping for my daughter. She's going back to college next week, so it's not exciting.
Does anyone else have any other questions? Or
When we put in comments, is there like a standard thing that you want out of the comment, like just, fire testing or?
That's a good, Andy, do you want to, because
Joe, your team reads that?
no, we do not. It's just a note for you. It goes
Okay.
in. You don't have to use it, because if you want to put, Ahern inspection or
Yeah.
false alarms, whatever you want.
Okay. I would just put notes that mimic what we're doing so we have it for reference, Nick, but don't waste a lot of time on it.
Okay.
Can you go to an elevator account then real quick just so that we can see it, Alex?
an elevator, sure.
And as you can see on the top, system number, ELEVA, all of your elevator accounts will start with that.
Okay. So it looks like this is Claritin's because of who's been the username on it, but at the same time, we're missing at least 4 others.
Correct. We're going to get that
Yeah.
updated in the next 24 hours or so.
So then to the point of that, Joe, prior when we were just calling into the automated message and we were trying to activate an alarm that way, is there possibilities that it was grabbing this elevator instead of the fire alarm? Like, would this have been in front of the fire alarm?
No, this group is solely for this app. When
Okay.
you call into the monitoring center, the phone number that you're calling from, the dispatcher sees the accounts based on the phone number. Example, if you call in, Andy, with your cell phone, the dispatcher sees that it's your number, it's you,
Yep.
and then all of your associated accounts because your number is on a call list.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Which
Ja-
when the IVR, I don't mean to interrupt, when
Yep.
the IVR picks up the no action, it is running, like, so you could be on several different accounts. And, like you've been running and, you've been having issues, or not issues, you've been having concerns with because it's pulling one account but not pulling like the other accounts, or it's not stating, which is why we're making this move to just use this.
right.
It's so much, it is much easier.
So the voice activated phone message that we were calling into though, was that somehow tied to the MSA program or not?
No,
Okay.
nope. It's separate technology.
Okay. All right, I would say we'll get the numbers up and playing in the next day or so. And then from there, I will encourage everybody to do a test and probably call Milwaukee Alarm to verify that you put in the information correctly and that they received it. Joe, you're okay with that?
Yeah, feel free. Otherwise, yeah, that's fine. You can call us. Sure. And you can call Paul, who's on the line too.
Okay.
Paul, are you there? So it's the number you want to call is 414-271-8800. If you press option 1, 24/7, you're going to get the dispatch. If you press 2, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, you're going to get our local office in West Dallas, and you can talk with Paul, who's on the line. He's there Monday through Friday, 8 to 4.
Okay.
And then Paul can help with it.
All right. I appreciate your time, everyone.
Does anybody else have any other questions?
I think we're good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks.